Let's make it a good day.
Today on The Jason Show, premiere week continues. The new cast of Dancing with the Stars is announced. Will we know anyone? Then Leah Michele makes her Funny Girl debut on Broadway. What are folks saying? Also ahead today, Shayla from Plant Penthouse is back, and today she's showing you how to go from ordinary plants to rare and fancy ones with ease. And you all have a lot to say, and I mean a lot, about our new set. The Jason Show starts right now. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Crowd today. Look at that. An amazing full, look at that, a full house today. Keep going. I love it. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to The Jason Show. Welcome to The Jason Show. I'm Jace. Audience, keep that love going. Please welcome my good friend. It's Kendall Mark, everyone. Hi, sweetie. Hi.
Smiling faces.
I know. Kendall Mark, now conveniently located to my right.
Yes.
That's right, yes.
Right where you'll remember me, right here.
How you doing?
Just so close to touching.
So close.
But not.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm so excited to hear all the feedback.
Yeah. Oh, God. Coming up in the show. This is proof that no matter what you do, no matter what you say, you try to fix something, and then when you fix it, you end up breaking 3 other things. So we switched around the set, we changed things around, and we thought, oh, the whole world will be happy.
Yeah.
No. Some of the comments, I'm not joking, we were laughing out loud because the things that people zero in on, like the squirrel behind Kendall. I mean, like that we discovered yesterday.
Oh, there it is.
Right there. There's the squirrel. That was a joke from our boss that we forgot to take it down, and that literally was an accident. And we're just going to leave it up now.
Yeah.
We're not going to take it down. I think it adds character to the set.
And it was so upsetting to people. I mean, they burned calories.
It did. Seriously. It really burned a lot of calories, but he's cute. And we found out that it's actually not a squirrel. Eric, what is it?
It's a baby marmot.
It's a baby marmot?
Marmot? What's a marmot?
I have no idea.
Like a marsupial? Is
the audience oohing for the marmots? They are. That's right. By the way, this audience, give it up. They're from Little Falls. It's all one big group. That's right. Oh. Now, and they let them in. That's right. Now, the last time, remember we had that big group that wasn't the big group, and I thought that they sent everybody home, but they didn't send anybody home, and then I had to apologize to the president, Marion Mim Davey. But and I don't need to be in trouble because that's why I'm wearing purple today, because it is we've shifted from town ball, and now anybody in this building, anybody cares about is the Vikings. So I have to wear purple 4 times a week now. So I'm wearing it.
Get your suits ready.
Or I get into a lot of trouble. I gotta find
find more.
Are you doing the fantasy football thing?
You know it. This is the 6th or 7th season of our all-female fantasy football team. We had our draft last night.
Really?
It was really fun.
All ladies?
All ladies, yes.
I love that.
All ladies. When we first started, none of us really knew what we were doing. We're like, I don't know, let's figure this out. But now it gets really intense, and we draft super quickly. There was groups of, mostly men, everywhere else at this bar that we were at last night drafting, and they were like, what are y'all doing? What are you drafting for the Bachelorette? We're like, excuse us. No, we're fantasy football drafting. Yeah. And we're going to cream you, all of you.
The dudes underestimated you guys.
They did. And we have a really beautiful trophy I won 2 years ago, so I had to give it up. You can see it on my Instagram. It's the Golden Brazier. So it's an old fishing trophy that now looks like a beautiful golden brazier instead of a fishing trophy.
Y'all are classy.
Thank you.
Y'all are real classy.
Looks great.
I remember, I don't do the fantasy football because I don't know anything about it, and I don't want to lose money. But I'll never forget my buddy, my big sister, Amelia Vassalero over there on WCCO.
Yep.
Amelia one year did fantasy football based entirely on the football players' costumes. On the based on their uniform. What?
Their costumes?
Uniforms, based on their uniforms. So if there were, oh, that's a pretty orange costume. They're pretty, and I like that mascot. It's a cute. Oh, look, it's a bunny. I'll pick that one. And I'm not kidding, Kendall.
What?
You can laugh. Amelia smeared the guys like one based.
There is no rhyme or reason behind fantasy football. I mean, my saying this year, because I went from first, remember I mentioned, to last year, is I don't care. I just don't care this year. I'm just going to wing it, and it's going
That's when you win, though.
That's when you win.
That's when you win. You ready?
Yes.
Let's get started. Steve, roll it. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go, everybody.
Heart-shaped spoon?
Yeah, somebody gave this to me right before we went to the fair. Oh. It's a little handmade hot dish spoon.
That's cute.
An audience member brought this in. Isn't that nice? Yeah, people give me the nicest things. I'm very appreciative. Let's get started, everybody. Good Morning of the America announced the first 2 contestants on Dancing with the Semi-Stars. And for the first time ever, 2 family members will compete against each other. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if you're going to know who they are. Look.
They are the stars of the D'Amelio show on Hulu. TikTok sensation Charli D'Amelio and her mom, Heidi D'Amelio. Come on out, ladies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have a seat.
Okay. The tepid applause in their studio matches the tepid applause in our studio. I don't know who these people are, but anyway, that's TikTok star Charli D'Amelio. Is that how you pronounce it?
I thought it was D'Amelio, but if
whatever.
they're saying D'Amelio, I guess.
And her mom, Heidi D'Amelio. The 2 have a show on Hulu called The D'Amelio Show.
We think.
I'm laughing at them, but they make like $15 million. You know, who's laughing now? You know what I mean? Anyway, the full... Yeah. Oh, don't get me started. The full cast will be revealed tomorrow. I can't wait. The show debuts exclusively this year on Disney Plus in a week and a half. It's not on ABC anymore.
No.
You got to watch it on Mickey Mouse Live.
Do you think,
Thank you, audience, for laughing at that. I appreciate that.
Do you think that this will really get younger people to watch the show, though?
No!
Because she's on it? Because that's just not, they're not going to watch it anyway.
That's not, and look, I know that this show, it's not the Olympics. It's not a spelling bee.
What?
It is a popularity contest. And every year there's always a player that causes controversy because people are always like, oh, that's not fair because of X, Y, and Z. This does not seem fair at all. This young lady, according to isn't she a dancer, Addie?
Yes, she's a dancer.
I look at Addie because she's young, hip, and cool. Anyway, you are too. No, I'm just saying that Addie's are so...
Every single time. Every time, and Addie looks at me and is like...
She gets to sit down. What else does she want?
I just want to be young, hip, and cool in a chair.
You're sitting down. No, but she's a dancer, right?
Yes, she became famous because on TikTok she'd do these dances. Now, I think she's the number 2 most followed person in the world. She used to be number 1.
So she's a dancer. She's a dancer, and she has 165 million people waiting to vote for her.
If they
That
watch.
Doesn't seem fair to me. I don't know. Why do I'm not
Life
gonna watch
isn't
this.
fair, Jason.
I'm not going to watch this crap. I don't know why I care. I'm in a good mood. Look at these people. I mean, they came on a bus, for heaven's sake. Who else takes a bus to see this show? These are good people.
Your driver, how did he get out of that spot? We still don't know.
I work here and I wouldn't take a bus here. You know what I mean?
Right.
I have taken a bus here. Yeah. Oh, when my little Dodge Neon crapped out, I had to take a bus here. That was anyway. Next in the dish. This is real. Jeanette McCurdy. If you've heard that name recently, this is why. She rose to fame on the Nickelodeon show iCarly. Did you watch that show?
No, it's a little young for me.
Oh, you're a little show. Okay. She is a guest on Red Table Talk, you know, with the Smiths this week, and she opened up about the exploitation and manipulation that she suffered from her mom as a child star. Look at this.
This is an email that my mom sent me. Dear Net, I am so disappointed in you. You used to be my perfect little angel, but now you are nothing more than a little, all caps, floozy, all used up. And to think, you wasted it on that hideous ogre of a man. I saw the pictures on a website called TMZ. I saw you rubbing his disgusting hairy stomach. I knew you were lying about Colton. I had told her I was with a friend, Colton. Add that to the list of things you are. Liar, conniving, evil. You look pudgier too. It's clear you're eating your guilt. I told your brothers about you and they all said they disown you just like I do. We want nothing to do with you. Love, Mom. Or should I say Deb, since I am no longer your mother. P.S. Send money for a new fridge. Ours broke.
Don't you love it when people are really mean in an email and then they go, love Peter? You know what I mean? They sign love. So Jeanette's mom died in 2013 from cancer. And Jeanette wrote a memoir about it called, are you ready for this? If you haven't heard, it's called I'm Glad My Mom Died. That's what the book is called. And you read this book and the mother, it is like Joan Crawford times 50. She put her daughter, allegedly, put her daughter through HELL and really took advantage of her. And look, when you're calling your daughter a floozy, that's a problem right there.
Making fun of her weight.
Yeah.
All kinds of things. And then being like, can you send money for the fridge? It broke.
Yeah, if you didn't hear that last part, if you were laughing, the last part of it was, love Mom, P.S. send money because my refrigerator's broke. You just called me a fat floozy and you want me to fix your freezer?
Right. And she was like 15 years old, 16, 17 years old at the time, too.
Yeah.
I mean, she wasn't even an adult. Not that makes it okay, but that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
You know? Ugh.
Fix your own Frigidaire, you monster. Yeah. For the record, my mom has never called me a floozy. I just want to go on the record.
I don't know if I can say the same.
Not yet. The day is young. I have my iPad right here. Dar, I bet you $10 Dar's gonna text me, floozy. Yeah. We have so much more ahead. Lots more to come. We'll be right back. Stay with us, my friends. Okay, a couple things. First, my mom just texted and she called me a floozy. So I just want to, She goes, floozy, LOL. Thank you, Mom. And number two, I just found out this group from Little Falls, Central Minnesota. Check this out. I have never heard of such a thing, but Jeff said it happens a lot. So this is a group. It's like a surprise tour group. They all get in a bus with a stranger? I don't know. They get in a bus? I don't know. Anyway, they don't know the bus driver. Just like a bus pulls up to their house, they're like, let's get in. So they just, a bus pulls up, beep, beep, and they get in this bus, and they start leaving. Like they trust the bus driver, and they don't know where they're going. So ladies and gentlemen, the audience is filled with people that have no idea who I am. That's right. Kendall.
What?
Let's wave to the people. Hi, everybody.
Hi. We're nice.
This is, guys, if you missed it, welcome to Twin Cities Live. That's Elizabeth Reese. I'm Ben Lieber. I used to play for the Vikings.
Can't you tell? He knows all about the outfits.
I have 3 beautiful children. And 0% body fat.
And a wife. And he's married to a woman.
And I'm not gay anymore. I'm married to a woman. Holy crap. I became straight in that commercial break.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Welcome.
We have to work really hard today. Yeah. Okay, let's try. Welcome back. All the late night hosts were back last night, including Jimmy Kimmel, who took a 2-month-long vacation. And all of Jimmy's guest hosts left him a message. That is our late night rewind. Look at this.
Hey, Jimmykins. It was so much fun hosting your show Out of Drag. Masculinity may be a prison, but Men's Warehouse is a paradise. Can I get an amen? Smooches, RuPaul.
Dear Jimmy, thanks for letting me guest host your show. Whenever you want to fill in for me on my YouTube channel, just let me know. I'll tell him you're my grandpa. Sincerely, Marky Mark.
Jimmy, first I have to host your show for you, and now I have to write a message in your yearbook. You are one needy little. What's next? You want me to raise your kids for you? Carrie.
Hi, Jimmy. Taking an entire summer off to do hypnotherapy seems drastic, but adult bedwetting is a serious issue. You and your bladder are in my prayers. Stay dry, Chelsea.
Hi, Jimmy. Love doing your show. Loved working with your staff. They don't like you.
Hiya, Jim. I gotta tell you, I had a great time hosting, but a little problem. I started doing Carson, I got stuck. I'm living in a prison of slippery monkeys and unfiltered Pall Malls with Zsa Zsa Gabor at the Tonga Hut.
I know the youngins don't get it, but I love Dana Carvey doing Carson. Oh, I love, he does the best show. What are you looking at?
Because he used to do that on SNL or something.
He did, yeah. He used to do, Dana Carvey used to make fun, or used to do Carson on SNL when Carson was still on the air. Oh. And Carson famously had very thin skin and didn't like, especially on his own network, didn't like SNL making fun of him. And at first, Johnny liked Dana's imitation, but then Dana famously did a skit called Carcinio, where he was making fun of Johnny's age. And the next week, or around that, that's when Johnny announced that he was leaving NBC.
Oh, ow. God,
what was that sound?
You?
I think we're gonna scare the tour people. I mean, it's, yeah.
Straws.
Next on the dish, Leah Michele made her Funny Girl debut on Broadway last night, and the audience lost their mind. According to those in attendance, Leah, this is the publicity photo here you're looking at, Leah got, are you ready? 4 standing ovations before intermission. It didn't hurt that her best friend, Jonathan Groff, Broadway star, was in attendance helping lead every ovation. Now, seriously, I'm not kidding. I watched some bootleg videos of people that snuck in their phone. I know, do not do that. And you people put your phone away too. But yeah.
Bootleg.
But oh look, I want to get Ben Lieber. Here we go. Anyway, but I watched some bootleg videos of people that snuck their phone, and Leah would sing one note, and everyone was like, woo! And they would stand up. No matter what she did, they loved.
Well, she's got a voice. I mean, period. She's going to get many more standing ovations. Not that many, obviously, because those are all of her people that were there to watch her. But she's been working to get this role for over a decade on everything she's ever done. So I can see why her people would just like eat it up with her.
I was obsessed with this before I went to bed, and I looked on Twitter, which I never do, and it was split 50-50. There were people that were celebrating her, and then the other half was having the conversation about second chances. You know what I mean? Like, do you give people a second chance? And are we rewarding bad behavior? Because allegedly, she treated members of the Glee cast horribly. And, you know, my feeling is not downplaying what she did to those people, which sounded dreadful. But let me be very honest. There are people in Hollywood that have done far worse than her that are still working today. So if they can have a job, Leah Michele can have a job. That's my feeling. I mean, the password is Woody Allen. That's right, yeah. Ooh, the audience did not like that one. Okay, there we go.
Don't make Woody Allen jokes.
Yeah,
Jason.
that's right. There we go. Write that one down. Next in the dish, the two-night Bachelor Fantasy Suite event continued last night, and the audience is going to love this one. And it set up what experts are calling thank you, Eric. What experts are calling a must-watch season finale.
Experts?
Experts, meaning Ted, producer Ted. That's right. Watch how host Jesse Palmer set things up. Look at this.
Hey, Jesse Palmer here. Now, look, I know you're all expecting to watch the end of that dramatic rose ceremony in Mexico right now, and I know you're all very anxious and eager to find out what happens next. But unfortunately, you're not going to see that tonight, and I'm very, very sorry for that. Things have just been so emotional. They've been so dramatic for both Gabby and Rachel that we felt it was right to take a moment and to prepare ourselves for the shocking events that are about to take place. Events that are going to change both Rachel's and Gabby's lives forever. So next week, we'll all watch the most emotional finale in Bachelorette history, and it's going to take place right here on this stage, live. And we felt it was best to wait until both Rachel and Gabby and their men could be here to address all of the drama. And of course, we'll have a live studio audience, and you will all bear witness to the crazy controversy that's about to ensue. So take some time, get yourselves ready, and prepare yourselves for the most shocking finale of all time.
Live from the set of Sanford and Son.
Perfect lighting.
Was he at an abandoned Home Depot? The hell was that?
Well, it was the set that they were supposed to have the show on, but it wasn't ready because we're not ready for this finale.
That was so dramatic. Call your loved ones.
Meditate.
Get your children inside. Meditate. Go to your favorite church.
Make some donations, people.
Pass the tip jar around.
Pray for your soul.
Producer Ted, he goes, wait till you see this promo. Ted, it lived up. It lived up to the that is so full of hyperbole, and they've been saying it's the most dramatic Bachelor finale for 37 years. But this one will probably be it.
Probably.
Probably.
Just because of that setup.
That's right. The finale, if you want to watch it, airs Tuesday night. I'll be sure to watch it. Next on the dish, Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg. They're in a new movie together. And guess what? Great news. It's breaking all kinds of records. I'm lying. It's breaking bad records. Me Time. Is that what it's called? Me Time? Me Time dropped on Netflix last month and scored a dismal 7% on Rotten Tomatoes. 7. That is an all-time low rating for movies with either Kevin or Marky Mark. The movie follows a stay-at-home dad who has some me time and reconnects with his former best friend. The biggest criticism of the comedy is that the comedy isn't funny.
Oh.
It's kind of how I feel about today's show.
We try to be funny. It's an effort.
Wait, I hear the bus driver getting ready. He's like, we're gonna pull the plug halfway through. How long will it take to get to KSTP?
The jig is up, people.
We can get to Care 11 in 10 minutes.
Belinda will be there.
That's right. Coming next up, time to meet today's JVIP. It's Hannah Pagel. Hi, Hannah. Hannah wrote to us that she loves that I'm easygoing, relatable, and seems to be a fun person to talk and listen to. Seems to be.
Well,
on occasion, and just ask the staff. His ability to keep things exciting and fresh is one of the many reasons I love the show. Well, Hannah, thank you. We're sending Hannah a Jason Show mug. She's also entered to win the monthly grand prize that includes coming to the studio to watch the show, a $150 accessories gift card to Becker Furniture World, and a $200 gift card from Wood House Spa.
they like that.
Now they're gonna stay. You stay too. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. We are just getting started. Coming up next, tired of ordinary plants in your house? Well, Shayla from Plant Penthouse returns with the keys to buying rare plants. Then, hundreds of great and funny comments about our new set poured in yesterday. Wait till you hear some of them. And I'm unveiling my latest best thing ever, and it's something perfect for those weekends on the lake. That and more when we come back. Welcome back. Hey, welcome back. if you're considering some new houseplants for the fall, why not step into the wide world of rare houseplants? That's right. Thank you, audience. Joining us with tips for keeping those rare plants alive, I've missed her. Give it up for Shayla from the Plant Penthouse. Hi, Shayla.
Hi, Jason. How are you?
I am well. I have missed you. Happy fall. How you doing?
I'm doing well. You know, as you can see, I've like switched up my background a little bit here.
I know.
Just in time for your 8th season.
And I thank you. And we've switched out ours. I have a new little blue background here. So yeah, well, okay, let's get started. When the producers told me about this, because I've told you this, I grew up, my mom, the Dar, loved plants. But what do you mean by rare houseplants?
What I mean by rare, the ones that you wouldn't typically find in your big box retailers, although you can, which I'll tell you about a little bit later. Much like art collectors, there's this whole kind of exotic houseplant collecting community that's developed, and it's really taking off here locally. And so I'm typically, a plant baller on a budget, but I've dived in on a small scale that I'll tell you about.
Shayla, why are they rare? Is it because of locale? Is it because of availability? Is it a combo of all those things?
Yeah, it's really a combo, and it comes down to the variegation, and that's the one that I really dived into recently. For example, this is a Monstera, where I have a more common Monstera deliciosa behind me. This one is a Thai constellation, and what makes it rare, I feel like I'm doing one of those YouTube videos, but as you can see, it is the variegation, and interestingly enough, what makes it rare is the discrete markings or colorings are actually the result of a genetic mutation.
So that's the way it's supposed to look. That's not dehydration. That is the color scheme that it's supposed to be.
Exactly. So what happens at the genetic mutation, it affects the chlorophyll production. So for example, the most common one is chimeral variegation, and that causes some of the plant tissue to produce, only some of it will produce chlorophyll, some of it won't. And so, for example, here is a philodendron pink princess. And so where there isn't the chlorophyll, you're getting that pink tone. And so you can really get them where they produce pinks or kind of yellowish tones or white. For example, this is a white pink princess, and that one has some of those white coloring there.
I like that. Can we see that pink one again? I like that. That's like a flamingo, that's like a...
Hey, this is great.
Yeah.
Yes. So this one actually was my biggest wish list plant. This one is from Northland Botanical. And yeah, it's just a small little guy, and then it'll continue to grow into a nice big plant.
Are these, and I want to see if you have any more, but I want to ask a general question. Being rare, are they hard to take care of? Because I think I speak for the audience. We like the beauty, but we don't want a high maintenance plant. Yeah, thank you. Are they easy?
Yeah, I would say that they are with the right tips. So a few things is because there is the variegation, they do require more light. So for example, these are not one that you're going to want to put in your bathroom or in a dark corner with no lighting. You really want to make sure that they are able to absorb sunlight. So light is huge. Another thing that's really important is watering. One thing that I've noticed is some of them can be, little princesses and not like a lot. So what you're going to want to do is be able to maybe use distilled water or just be able to check the soil just to make sure that they're not sensitive to minerals.
Got it. So it's just a matter of figuring out the lighting issue, how much water, so it sounds like it's basically what you would have to do with a normal plant.
Exactly. And along with that, with pests as well, just making sure, since you are doing an investment with these plants, to be able to look at them weekly, wipe them down. I typically, if I notice anything, can use a bonide spray, but really just consistent maintenance is the key for these plants. Even down to, I have one that I thought of you for. This is a mojito plant. Specifically, this is a Syngonium mojito. So back to our herbs and garnishes.
Are they expensive? I mean, generally, are the rare? I mean, when you think of rare, rare clothes, rare furniture, rare dolls, that usually means expensive. Are these expensive typically? More expensive?
I would say they can span expensive. I've seen some go for up to 15 grand and more.
Oh!
The ones that I've selected, however,
The entire front row is passed out.
Check pulse. Check for pulse.
Yeah. Can you find these generally? Last question. Can you find these generally everywhere where you find plants, Shayla?
Yeah, so I love shopping local, especially when it comes to rare plants, just to make sure that you're getting a quality plant. So a few that I like to go to, Lost in the Forest, Northland Botanical has an amazing shop. Planty Queens, they are super knowledgeable when it comes to these rare house plants. Also, a wild card, check out Facebook. There are groups like the Minnesota Big Box Store Plant Finds, where you can find them sometimes in, big box stores. And lastly, I am a master gardener, and we are having a fall houseplant sale on October 8th at the Ridgedale YMCA. And so there we will have over 1,000 indoor common plants and also rare plants. And I'll be there and many other master gardeners to answer your houseplant and rare plant questions. So there are multiple ways to dive into the trend locally.
I love it. Shayla, I'm glad you're back. I missed you. Happy fall, sweetie. We'll see you soon. Shayla, everybody, for more information, go to plantpenthouse.com. We're going to take a break. We'll be right there. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Back in a moment. Well, yesterday was our season 8 premiere, and we debuted. That's right, yeah. A lot of this audience had no idea we were on for seasons 1 through 7, but hey, yeah. We debuted a few new features and a few new looks, including the couch we're sitting on, and we got a big response from all of you. So we thought, I mean, let me tell you, I walked in and this is the first thing executive producer Jeff and I talked about. So we wanted to take some time to read some of our favorites, some funny ones, some, well, you'll see. So let's get started. First up is Carol. Hi, Carol. Carol wrote to us, I watch every day and always laugh out loud. There's a whole new level of sophistication the new set adds. Yet you still kept the joy, fun, and sincere goofy connection you've always had. Thanks for all the happiness you bring to your TV viewing family. Now, see, that's nice.
Thank you.
It can only go up from there. Candy is next. Hi, Candy. Candy writes, I saw your show today, and you and Kendall and your team are amazing. I love your new set changes. You guys make my day every time I watch. Thanks for the email address, since I'm not on Facebook or Instagram. Now, see? Now I'm tricking you. I'm tricking you.
That was nice.
That was nice. You're thinking, Jason, what's wrong? Those were 2 really nice emails.
They were. Yep.
Let us continue. The audience knows where I'm going with this. Not all the responses were positive, which we appreciate as well. And I'm only saying that because the teleprompter told me to. No, I'm just joking. No. Pat says, I hate the squirrel behind Kendall. You will never get an Emmy with the squirrel on your set. But the new sofa's great. However, Kendall looks uncomfortable sitting at the desk. Find a different answer. Now, if you're wondering if this audience here, if you're new to our show, what she's referring to is, since Kendall has started on our show, the sidekick position is over there, the Ed McMahon, and she was standing over there for years, and people were obsessed with, why can't Kendall sit down? Why? It wasn't a can't. Kendall, wanted to sit down, and it was also... Stand up, yeah. Kendall wanted to stand up, and also, that was a production choice. The sidekick's there, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Just wanted to explain that. So we tried to fix it, and Carol's not happy. Christina's, there's the squirrel, by the way. There's the squirrel, yes. Christina's next. Hi, Christine. She's not happy with people referring to our old couches as flesh-colored. She says flesh color crayons were removed from color boxes because they were pinkish and excluded other colors of flesh. The couch thing is disrespectful and a lack of knowing. It's just a couch.
It's blue now.
It's blue now.
But they think it's gray.
It's gray.
The boss says it's gray, but
I know,
it's
in person it's blue, on TV it's gray. No, the couch thing, look, y'all, I'm not trying to get defensive, but if there is one show that that exudes and tries to be what's the word I'm looking for?
Positive, inclusive?
Peace and love and inclusive, it's this show. I mean, so I take it with what you mean, but my goodness, it was just a comment that wasn't even said by us. It was just a couch. Finally, a comment on Milky the cow. Now that's back there. That's the toy I played with for years. I referenced the Milky yesterday after my friend Matt wrote in wondering where it was. Bud says, just to clarify, Milky the cow should be addressed as a she.
Oh, duh.
Love, a former dairy farmer. That's right.
Oh, duh.
There she is, everyone. There she is. I did kept referring to Milky as a he, so I'm very sorry.
Well, you never know.
You never know. Thanks to the dairy farmer. Finally, we've gotten a great response to the launch of our swag store. Yesterday, I announced that you can now buy Jason Show merch online. Once again, here's the QR code. Just point your camera right now on your phone or iPad at the black and white code on your screen. We've posted a link on our Facebook and Instagram pages as well. So we've tried to answer all your questions. And by the way, thanks to Linda for helping us set up the swag shop. I appreciate it. She worked on our creative service. And yesterday I accidentally called her Matilda or something, and I apologize. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everyone. Love you, Linda. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're sitting so prim and proper. Sit back, relax. That's right, yes.
Just hang out like
Sit
this.
back, relax. It's our couch. That's,
Hey, everybody.
You look comfortable. Look at that. Now that's a little crazy. Anyway, there's something new that I'm loving these days, not just our new couches and our new set and this audience. Today, I'm naming my latest best thing ever. It's our version. That's right. It is our version of Oprah's favorite thing. So back in July, I chatted with gadget guy Steve Greenberg about some new must-have items for summer. So look at this. He showed off a new portable blender called the Blendy. As soon as I saw it, I called my mother-in-law live on the air and said, we need to get this for the pontoon. Now, most people use it to make healthy smoothies. No, audience. She listened and ordered it for me for my birthday. And over the weekend, I put it to good use. Look. Heading out to the pontoon here at the lake, and I'm trying the Blendy Pro. Look at that. The gadget guy had this on a recent episode, remember? And I said that I wanted my mother-in-law to buy it for me. Well, she did. So we're gonna try it. Okay, we're on the pontoon. I have the Blendy here. I got a non-alcoholic tequila. Non-alcoholic. I have fresh lime juice, strawberries, and then I crushed the ice, but let's see how it goes. Here we go. Go, Blendy, go. Is it on there? Okay, I want to make sure it's tight. Look at that. Oh, yes! Go, Blendy, go. I could even add a little bit more of everything. Can I have some more ice, please? Okay, look at that. A non-alcoholic strawberry fresh margarita. Look at that. Yes, in my magic adventure cup. It's so thick, I can't even get it out of the bottom. Oh, Gadget Guy, you were right about the Blendy Pro. I would totally tell you if it did not work, but I was worried, audience, that the blades wouldn't be strong enough to do ice, big ice cubes.
Right.
We did it in both, and those blades, stainless steel, chopped right through that ice, and we had full-size ice cubes about this big. Now, kidding aside, if you want to make healthy smoothies, I don't know why you would, but anyway, but if you want to make them, I think it's really good for that because you can drink right out of the Blendy.
Right.
That's what I didn't show you. You can blend it and then drink right out of it. It's also like a cup, or like, I didn't need to do that. I wanted to pour it in my special cup.
Right.
But we call them magic adventure cups. But anyway.
Did you have a magical adventure with
I
it?
did, with my strawberry non-alcoholic margarita. Yeah. By the way, that special non-alcoholic tequila, I can't tell you where to buy that. But anyway, I loved it. It was a home run, and I was very skeptical.
And I think this is obvious, but maybe not to everyone, and not to me. You don't have to plug it in anywhere. It's 100% just battery operated.
Great question. We charged it just like a phone. We charged it with a little USB that it comes with. The charge happened quickly, and it lasted for the entire Labor Day weekend.
That was the other question: is how long does that last?
Well, yeah, and you don't blend it that much. You know what I mean? But we took it out on the boat. I made one. Colin made one. Making it for neighbors. I mean, it was one of my favorite new little gadgets. If you have a boat or pontoon, or you want to be healthy, whatever, and you want to make a smoothie. Now, if you want to try a Blendy, you can learn more about it at Blendy Blender.
Wow.
Wow, that's a website. BlendyBlender.com. And the Blendy is my latest best thing ever. That's right. Hey, I should say, I didn't say this yesterday. We were talking about the merch store. When you get your mugs, because I guess Addie was telling me the mugs are, selling like wild cakes. So get them before they sell out quickly. But anyway, go get your mug and make sure you take a picture with your mug, like out at the pool with your dog, your morning routine, because we're going to start doing Mug Shot Monday. We're not going to show your mug shots from jail, but we're going to show you. We're going to show your picture with our mug on Mondays as we come in and out of commercial breaks. There we go. So go get it at the Jason Store Swag Shop. Is that what we're calling it? Swag Shop.
Swag Shop.
That's right. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us. Was leading the audience in the commercial break to Sweet Caroline, and then they said Caroline and came right back from commercial, clapping perfectly. It's time for the world's shortest segment. Jerry Seinfeld, a model. The comedian is the new model for the streetwear brand Kith. Check out the picture. Kith is a company based out of Queens, so they picked the lifelong New Yorker to be their model. Jerry looks good. The new line goes on sale this Friday. No, it doesn't include a puffy shirt. We're going to wrap things up with this great audience when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody. Welcome back. Wrapping things up, it's time for the surprise goodbye. You know how this works. I don't know what's in this segment until I read it right now. A freshly baked chocolate cake proves too delicious to ignore for a bear in California after it invades a kitchen, forcing the homeowners to call police. Let's look at this.
Bear, get out of here, Bear. Go, get out of here, Bear. Go inside the house.
So body camera footage from Simi Valley shows officers chasing a bear out of a house after it chowed down on the chocolate cake sitting on the counter in the kitchen. The homeowners were locked in the bedrooms upstairs until the bear left. That is great.
I'm so impressed with the bear's hurdling skills.
I know, did you see, the audience, if you watch it again, if you look, the bear just went right over that fence.
Right over. They said, get out, bear. And he said, okay, bye.
Yeah, his little belly's full. He got the chocolate cake. He's good.
He's fine.
Yeah. Hey, all kidding aside, we've had a lot of fun with this audience today. I really appreciate them coming. That's right. They didn't know where they were going. They didn't know. They got in a bus with a stranger and was like, hey, we're going to Channel 9. So, yeah. Tomorrow, we're chatting with Jerry O'Connell about his new show, plus Hansen is back, Stephanie Hansen, with what to do with your pickles. What? Anyway, go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a good day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. What to do with your pickles?